All right, so the NIH National Cancer Institute just dropped its new data, and the numbers are actually quite terrifying. Between 2021 and 2023, cancer incidence rates increased more than 6% for the average American under the age of 50. That is millions of people. Look at this stuff. This is so crazy to me. Cancers among people under 50 rising quite some time. Look at the jump between 2021 right here, okay, and 2023. This is significant. Coincidentally, this lines up with the large-scale rollout of the COVID vaccines. It goes from 109 cancer incidents per 100,000 in 2021 to 116 per 100,000 in 2023. These are huge numbers. Look at how flat this is for all of time. And then it, bam! These are specific cancers jumping over the same time period. You have colorectal cancers up 19%. Okay, you got brain tumors up 19%. Ovarian cancer up nearly 13%. This doesn't include small intestine cancers up over 15%. You have stomach cancers up over 7%. Female breast cancer up over 3.6%. But according to Joe Biden, COVID vaccines were used to beat cancer. Remember this?
The vaccines that saved us from COVID are now being used to beat cancer, turning setback into comeback. That's what America does. That's what America does.
But we were called crazy a few years ago when we were so much as concerned about the lack of long-term testing and the potential impact of these vaccines. Just for asking a question, we were condemned to the corner. We were told just to follow the science while they tried to force it into our arm. And then all we wanted was the truth. Epidemiologist, administrator at the McCullough Foundation, Nick Hulscher. Nick, I've seen you far and wide screaming from the hills about this. I just rejected the vaccine straight out, but a lot of my friends got this thing, and a lot of them have problems now.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. And this new cancer data confirms our fears of the past 5 years that the mRNA injections are most definitively contributing to increased cancer incidence. This was official government data by the National Cancer Institute. It's called the SEER data, Surveillance, Epidemiology, and End Results Program. And so now we have the 2023 data that we were waiting for years. Now that it's in, we see from 2021 to 2023, the cancer incidence rates, new cancer cases skyrocketed up 6.4%. Colorectal cancers up 19%, and those under 50. Brain tumors up 19%. Small intestine cancer. All these cancers are up, very concerning.
But this is the problem, too, is like, one of the things is like, I was not opposed to the vaccine early on when they were like, hey, we got this. I was like, hey, so I go in and ask my doctor, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, tell me a little bit about this. They're like, nope, don't ask any questions, just take it. And I was like, hold up, get that thing the hell away from me. You can't even tell me why I'm supposed to take it, what the long term. That was the problem. They have done so much institutional damage that to the point where if there is a legitimate vaccine ever again, I probably still won't take that either.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. And we have to remember this cancer data that just was released corroborates 3 independent analyses. In fact, 2 massive population studies just came out, one in Italy, one in South Korea, over 8.7 million people combined. They compared vaccinated to unvaccinated. The COVID vaccinated individuals suffered increased risks of 7 major cancers, some of the same cancers we see in this new data.
Now, Nick, to be fair, just to cover the bases here, is there any possibility that it's not linked or partially linked or even unaffiliated with the COVID vaccines? I just want to cover our bases here. Is it possible or is it just totally unlikely?
Some of it's due to delayed screening in 2020. Nobody was getting screened, but that doesn't account for all of it. We have all of the mechanistic studies now, over 100 studies actually indicate these mRNA injections may induce cancer via 17 distinct mechanisms. It's now undeniable.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's crazy, and yet nobody has gone to jail over it. Dr. Nick Hulscher, we appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.